Yeah. And Megan, I think that you are in the Women in Engineering Society. It is correct?
I'm actually not, but I am part of the Society of Women Engineers, which is a club on campus. Um, and I would definitely recommend all women. I mean, guys are welcome to join too, but it's definitely primarily women. Uh, and you just get to know other people and people who are older than you, and definitely help out about classes, professors, all of that. And this past year, I went to the Society of Women Engineers National Conference, which
Yes.
was super
Yeah.
cool. And if you have the opportunity to attend really any conferences, you can attend. I also went to the BMES conference 2 years ago. They're just super cool to see what research is going on, like at BMES or at the SWE conference, talking to professional women, sort of what goes on in the workplace. And then they have a huge career fair too, which was
Mhm.
awesome. So yeah,
Hmm.
just if you can get involved, that definitely makes college better.
Hmm. Eleni, I already see. Can you respond in your voice to this question which you already presented?
Yeah, so
Yes.
like I said earlier, I was in the engineering learning community, and I think compared to the women in engineering one, it's a lot bigger of a community. So it definitely gives you the opportunity to meet a lot more people. But I have heard great things about both different communities. I know both of them do events all together, so it definitely depends more on your preferences, but they're both definitely great communities to be a part of.
Hmm. All right. Here is another question about the roommate. Who is ready? But I think that it is possible for sure. Can Megan, do you see the question?
Yeah, I'm actually not, I can't imagine the engineering learning community. I think pretty much everyone is welcome at their events, and it's just more convenient for the people living in the building. So by living in honors, I don't think it would really hinder your ability to take part in those activities, but you might just like want to make some friends in the engineering learning community. Um, but really, the two groups overlap a lot. So you're going to meet people in both and be able to participate and get involved in both.
I could speak from a non-honors and non-LC person, if that's helpful. There's also another question if we just want to skip past it. So I was in honors, and I did not live in a learning community, and I still had a great time. Was able to get involved in any of the engineering activities that I saw fit. So if that's not your thing, that's also fine. The nice thing about UConn is that UConn is huge. So there's tons of places where you can go and study. If it's the library, if it's the union, there's a lot of engineering buildings that have nice places to sit. But I'll pass back to ChatGPT.
Yes, yes, and also we know the small corners in Brunwell building that you can hide yourself. Yes, for sure. How updated are the BME based labs and facilities? So as I say, they are very good. The the devices, the electronic devices, the devices which are used by our students during the lab, they are very high end, and we really have a very good range of devices which they are implemented in our experiments. So everything what I have in my lab is accessible for students. So they're very high end. Probably the most recently updated, it is Dell's EMG system with biofeedback. There is a BioPack wireless, so we can record different physiological variables in the human body. And so this is very force platform. Do any of students take part in tech park research and industry activities? It is more advanced. Graduate students, they can do. But if the undergraduate students will be involved in the research, there is a capacity, absolutely. So everything depends from your interest and the professor who is already designated already in this technical park space. So it is possible.
Also, to add to like the updated labs. So this semester, I took a tissue engineering lab course, and it was the first semester that it was offered. So it was a brand new lab with like fully updated biological fume hoods, biological safety hoods, like all of that stuff. And then I also did research in a different building, which was built, I think it was finished building my freshman year. So it's still like a super new building. And that's where most of the on-campus BME labs are. So yeah, if you want to get involved in research or just the labs that are part of the curriculum, they're all definitely up to date.
I think that currently the ratio is that we have men-female ratio. I think it's a 50%. But I think right now it's the female ratio is growing. So we have more women than men. Yeah. Every generation is different. A couple years ago, it was a different situation that currently we have more ladies. And as you see, even during this presentation, they are very powerful. They are very vocal, so it makes me very happy. They are good, great designers. All right. So I think we can close. Is anyone still would like to say, okay, there is, okay, Nikita. Okay, thank you, thank you. And Jamie, I think that you were during our one open house. It is you? I don't know if she, because I very shortly, in second, I saw her face and I thought that she is a person. Haha, yes, welcome. You are very persistent. Welcome to BME community at UConn. Very good, very good. I remember you, I remember, because you had a lot of questions in the lab, so it was good. Thank you. Is anyone would like even to talk to me in person? Please wave or send a note and I will stay as long as possible just to meet our expectations. We are for you. I can provide my email address maybe on this occasion, and sometimes it's another thought. And we will be more than happy to answer your questions. All right, so thank you everyone. Thank you to my team. I'm very grateful for being with me in line and defending our BME program. So thank you once again.